Alright, there we are. And there's the cat over there. That's his master. That bloke's a welder. Nice guy. He's throwing a whole bunch of stuff in his rig there, and I could see he's sweating real bad. Nomi mono hoshi, and he goes, oh, okay. He goes, okay. So I went to this thing here. This has got a Jido Hambaiki. I've got natural mineral water. So he's because you can see he's really sweating. It's a warm day today, which is fantastic. Okay, so oh god, the shit you gotta go through, I can tell you. They nearly had me in fucking tears, you know, at the post office. Okay, so it turns out that, well, I'll get to something first of all. Well, the Eagles have flown, or at least I got them through today. You gotta fill out all this shit on the computer to, mainly for America now. America used to be the easiest one. Europe, you have to fill out this invoice stuff and all that, but, yeah, America used to be the, oh god, I need to spit out some piss up. There you go. Take that. Yeah, America used to be the easiest one, and now you gotta fill out all this shit. I swear, it's like 3 fucking hours on this fucking thing. They've got this. It's kind of like Google Translate, and it's sort of like, it's not exactly, you know, you're like, oh shit, do I press this one or that one, or what do you do here? And all this information you gotta. 3 fucking hours just to send 5 things. And you gotta print out 5 pieces of paper for EMS now. It was 3. No, for sea freight, so it's 3 papers, and now it's, and then you get, all you do this QR code, and I'm not PC. Whatever. Actually, one time I got my tablet thing, I got this QR code thing, I pressed the QR code thing, alright, you know, if they've got Wi-Fi down the post, I could take this thing down and go beep. So then I pressed back, and then I had a look at some other shit, and then I went back to it to have a look at the QR code thing. I went, what the fuck is it? And it says, oh, it's already been done or some shit. I don't know. And do they have Wi-Fi down there or something, and you go to turn it on and it's gone again or whatever. The shit you got. It nearly had me in fucking tears. The lady down there, she's really nice. I swear, you know, she just goes like that, you know, gambate, you know, just keep fighting. And because I explained to her the version they've got on this tablety thing, it's actually in real English, homono English, but the one on the PC, it's kind of like it's, and like the one they've got, it's sort of a page comes up and you press that, and then this red light thing comes on. You go okay, you know, or whatever, green or whatever, and then the next page comes up and you go okay, and do that fucking shit. But on the PC version, you just got this whole scroll shit. You got to go down, and it's just got you shaking. You're just fucking shaking. Error. You don't know what to do here, or fucking some shit. Yeah. But I'm getting there. I'm gonna beat this fucking cunt. You know. I'm gonna beat this shit. They're not gonna. Doesn't matter what they do. Doesn't matter what. You know. Now they've got this bullshit where PayPal is linking up with some other mob, and there's this conflicting thing saying that your address from the American side, I think, at eBay.com, says, your address is registered as in Japan. If this is correct, you don't have to do anything. But then the conflicting one is I'm getting all this bullshit from Japan eBay. I think it's eBay .gp, and they're saying to me, oh, you have to sign up and give you all this bloody bullshit information, which is probably fucking impossible for me to do. And what are they thinking again? And they're saying, oh, you have to do all this bullshit. So it's just this constant conflict of just bullshit, unnecessary bullshit, and the fucking shit you're gonna go through in this country. But I'm hanging in there because my daughter is in this fucking country, and I won't let them infect her fucking mind. You know, I want to be here for her. There's a mountain hawk up there. Sparrow. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, the goddamn. Yeah, you know, yeah, seriously, I used to have a surfy haircut when I came to this country, and now I look like Bruce Willis. Anyways, the bells. Finally, EMS. EMS is floating on the thermals. I can feel some wind coming. I should be happy right now. It's the first time in a year and a half I've been able to send anything via EMS. I should feel happy. I'm going to have to force myself to feel happy right now. Yes. Sparrows seem quite happy. Right, so yeah, the big bells have gotten through finally, all the paperwork and all the bullshit. And they said to me, oh, this is not correct, and so we went and used their tablet thing and redid all the invoicey bullshits. And with EMS, there's 5 pieces of paper, and then you gotta sign them all, and you gotta go through all this shit. Oh, I'm falling into unhappiness again. This should be a very happy day. At least finally, America's at least got that. America at least hard enough to, harden up and start to open up. Yeah, but old Canada has even now stopped sea freight. I just had to return some funds to an eBayer from Canada because in fact, Canada had EMS air, and they had sea, and they had all kinds of shit, and they just stopped it all. There's no sea, there's no Southern Economy air, there's no EMS, there's nothing. Can't send anything to Canada now. So it's so convoluted what you can send, right? There's this bloke in some country that I won't mention that, there's certain countries I just won't send anything to them anymore, because years ago I had a load of dough ripped off, and and I was just like, nah, just that country's gone, that country's gone, that country's gone. There's only certain countries I send to, like say for example, I'd like to send to Canada, the good old USA, you kept me alive, thank you. I'm supposed to be happy now. And most of the main countries in Europe, I send to them. Yeah, there's a few other places I send things to, but there's many I won't. No way. And not just for reasons, that being ripped off or whatever, but sometimes those countries are actually far more expensive to send stuff, so they click on buy, and then you go to the post office. Oh no, this is a whole lot more than you. Then and I was like, I have to cancel that. Right. So, but yeah, the main, basically, I don't know, the main Western countries or something, I'm alright with. Yeah, well, at least, okay, so, the Buddhist beads, they're on the way to Singapore, that's good, via EMS. See, a lot of, basically what's happening right now is, there's been a total flood, since June the 1st, there's been a total flood of stuff being sent via EMS because the opportunity to do it, and basically mainly the USA. So what's happening is that, it's sort of like, I don't know, it's just a real backlog But Japan Post are trying to do what they can to get things through. And I'm like, yeah, let's make this happen, you know. I just wish I'd fucking had a... You just don't know, like when you're clicking on all these buttons, you don't know. So I knew some shit's gonna happen, but what I was worried about was like, oh no, sorry, there's, you know, it's just not gonna happen or some shit. But no, now I know what the problem was. Yeah, and I know yeah, I know how to use that fucking system now, right? I'm gonna beat the bastard. It's very difficult to go through all this shit. I'm talking about at least a few hours just to go through all these buttons. Thankfully, it's just for the states that you've got to go through all this buttony bullshit now. Because apparently over there they want to know what's coming in or whatever. I don't know. Some bastard made the system, and then off he goes, yay, and he can go to Honolulu or whatever, and every other poor bastard for years and years, forever more, have to go through all this shit and buy ink thingies that are really expensive and all these QR codey things and all this fucking shit. Try to be happy. God, I tell you, I nearly just went to the beach with beers and just stuffed this. But I'm not going to do that. Yes, I'm not going to do that. There's something else I was going to say. Oh, man, I tell you, I've been dealing with a lot of shit. But anyways, well, at least that's good. I was able to get that through. God, I was going to say something else. What was that? My mind's a bit backlogged of stress again. You know, you get this blockage when shit just keeps pouring on you. But, right, I've got a whole bunch of bills I have to pay now. And, yeah. The Bridge of Contemplation. The stalks, huh? Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go for a walk and pay all these bills. And, right, now I've got some wonderful stuff that I'm planning on listing. Tomorrow I'm going to go see a mate at this auction house. We're going to have a bit of a laugh. And Wednesday I'm going to have to do some taxi things and all that shit. But give me some time. I've got to go and talk to this dentist again and get some shit sorted out. You know, I'm coming back. Oh yeah, I'm coming back. In fact, last night I was watching the second round of the motocross. This year is awesome. For a while there, I just sort of stopped watching because it kind of turned to shit, and especially the Supercross. But you know, and like with no crowds and all that, it's just sort of with the Supercross, you know, no crowds. You just, you know, the atmosphere just wasn't there at all. And but this year, oh god, last night I was really excited about it. And I've generally my predictions, I've never been wrong. Take that. Sorry, I'm really just fucking ticked off. Oh, I was. I'm getting better now. Yeah, I swear I shed some tears started coming down. Just the stress of it. You know, because I said to the bird at the post office, you know, I've been waiting a year and a half for this fucking thing. It's just one click that you didn't do right and didn't know to do. And she said, it's called customer service. Yeah, I don't even know if I've got a fucking problem. But yeah, she's really good. She you can see that she actually does really care. It's not just fake face. It's actually real. Yeah, because one time she walked out after me. Oh, calm down. You know, it's okay. Because she understands. And I show her pictures of my kid and stuff. Yeah. Oh, back to it. Anyways, I've never been wrong until this time, and I'm kind of glad that I've been. See, usually my predictions in motocross and who's going to be there and who's going to get hurt, who's going to, you know, and all that sort of shit. And I've been right on the money for years. But I said that Ken Roxon is never he's pretty much, he's never going to be able to recover fully, or maybe he hasn't recovered fully, but he's never really going to be one of the the top guys. He's going to be there, but not one of the, and he proved me wrong again. And I'm really glad about it. I'm wrong. Yes, I'm really glad. It's so inspiring. In fact, that's why I'm not going to go and just get a bunch of booze and just go down to unstress myself down the beach right now. I'm going to go and pay some bills, go and buy some more ink, try to figure out how to do all that shit. And yeah, I'm really inspired by just how he's come back from that terrible injuries he had in his arms, and I'm coming back too, surprisingly. My broken ribs in my back and broken fucking toes and all kinds of shit. Yeah, I'm like, you know what, I might actually be able to have a last hurrah. My KX is still, yeah. And I know a bloke that lives just over there. And I said to him, he actually sorted my car out, and I said, "Are you ever going to ride up in the mountain again?" He goes, "Oh, only if I had someone to ride with," because safety sort of shit, because apparently a bloke up there years ago broke his leg and he had to drag his way to the road, and yeah, a Japanese guy, and I'm like, sort of clicked in me like, well, if you had someone to ride, if I had someone to ride with you, and yeah, I'm inspired. So Ken Roxon's, he's come back huge, like, because the pace is just ridiculous. Even like some of the top guys that you expect are really going to be up there are struggling to get in the top 10. So I'm inspired. This video's only got 9 seconds to go. Anyways, shit's getting better. So just keep on fighting. Yep, just keep on.